Gonna be like a bit, so alright. Hello! Welcome to our podcast again. This is another episode
We
of
have
Donut This is another episode of the Donutcast. Yeah, we haven't done one
we
in
haven't recorded it in a little bit. I think like 2 months now.
yeah. But
Last episode we had on Axel, but this episode we have on Quincy.
yeah, we had our special
Yeah.
guest, Quincy.
Yep. What's up?
And today's topic is by the way, this ain't no interview type thing. Like, just want to clarify people that when we have special guests, that the entire point of the podcast is like we ain't here to like tell no interviews or ask questions or anything. It's just us like talking about random stories of our lives and all that crap.
Yes.
And I thought, since school is starting up soon, I thought it'd be a good idea to start to have this episode be based around school stories. Stories.
School stories. Ones that I've done in the past.
Okay, but in all honesty, before anything, I do want to tell this story. Like, this story is sort of related to school, but it's more basically related to that pandemic that happened. Which, by the way, they're saying that there's going to be another case of COVID-19 that's going to start spreading again. But thanks to the vaccine, we're good. Which, a little message out there: if you think the vaccines will cause autism and you think the vaccines are bad, go
Shut
get
the
fucking
fuck
help.
up.
Exactly. Shut the fuck up and just get the goddamn shot.
Yeah,
Seriously,
yeah,
I've heard, like,
yeah.
Okay,
days in a row.
listen.
Alright, just go get it.
Pause.
Listen, I had my second dose yesterday, and now I'm starting to have side effects, which is sickness. My muscle joints a little bit weak. Mostly that. That's what happens. Okay, it doesn't cause you autism. It's mostly just side effects.
I'm
Exactly.
okay. Once the second one comes in, I'm prepared. I'm kind of prepared. You know, I'm kind of.
Like, side story real quick before we get into the main story. I remember how I got my second vaccine. My mother took me to the fucking store, and I mean my mother's like, hey, we're gonna head to the store, and I'm like, hey, let me join you guys. She didn't want me to at first because I was already feeling a little sick, but I insisted. I was like, listen, I'm be good. And I remember she just saying to herself, I can't have any privacy, but it's your mother's. But yeah, so pretty much we're driving. Like my I think my cousin or aunt is driving. I don't remember.
I
My
see. I see. I see.
stepmother is driving us. My cousin's stepmother is driving us to the store, and I remember just feeling like I was about to barf. I didn't, but I legit spit like a bunch of spit buns in a freaking plastic bag. That's how freaking bad it felt. Then I walked into the store, started to feel even more nauseous. I remember fucking running into my goddamn house when we got back from the store, up chuck, fucking vomit into the fucking toilet. And
Oh.
besides that, it didn't feel that bad. Like, I felt a tiny bits of pain like on my arm, but that was pretty much it. Next thing you know, the next day I wake up, I fall asleep on the couch because my arm was a little hurt because the fucking vaccine.
Yeah.
I wake
Yes.
up. I wake up the next morning, fucking numb. My entire body is numb. It was aching. I couldn't move. My hairs, my you. It's like if something touched me. It felt like a bunch of fucking needles would be stabbing my goddamn skin. It was painful.
Okay,
Legit.
okay. To be honest, um, my other friend told me about this. Not noobs but it was my other friend. I would talk to him in a little bit, but you can't feel any the once you wake up the next day, you probably won't move at all. Yeah, I'm kind of.
Yeah, honestly,
Exactly.
I felt
I
I
was
felt
lucky
sick
that
when
I
I
was
woke
able to
up.
move.
How do you feel? How did you feel? How did you feel?
I
I
felt
was
like
lucky.
shit.
It felt like shit, but I was able to move. Thankfully, no. This is what it felt like. It fucked the thing of me saying about the needle. It felt like somebody smashed a goddamn hammer into my goddamn arm, and the fucking pain fucking
Not.
spread it
It
throughout
feels
my
like
body.
someone. It feels like someone gave me a dead arm, kind of like a dead leg, basically.
Ah, I see. All right. Well, I mean, things might happen once you get to the second vaccine.
Okay, but back with the school stories and all that crap. I remember how I was sitting and I remember how I was looking on the internet and I was hearing about the coronavirus, or aka COVID-19. So
Hmm.
then I'm walking and I'm in school. I'm in pain because there's this bitch. Which, by the way, I'll get into her later on in this video, in this podcast.
Who's the
But yeah,
bitch?
I'll get into her. I'm gonna say her name. That's how much. It's the worst person I've ever met in my life. So here's the thing, right? I remember. So I'm walking. I'm hating school, but I don't hate it that much. So I'm walking, and then I
Hmm.
realize that there's something different in the cafeteria. There are hand
So that's some vodka.
sanitizers by there are multiple hand sanitizers like in different areas of the cafeteria, and I'm like, this is weird. So I asked one of the ladies who checks our lunch, and I'm like,
Huh.
so what's going on with all the water bottles? I mean, with all the hand sanitizer. She's like, well, there's this thing going around that's happening, and we just want to make sure that people stay safe. And I'm like, okay, that's
Huh.
cool. So I sit down, everything gets straight. 1 week later, I mean, 1 or 2 weeks later, I wake up, and the next thing I fucking know, I mean, I don't, this is either what happened. I fucking wake up. I remember how I wake up, and it's the middle of the
Oh.
fucking night.
Hmm.
I wake up in the morning and I'm like, hey guys, aren't we supposed to go to school? My mother is like, no, there is no school. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I remember how now my mother's telling me that like then I like and I didn't understand what's going on. My mother didn't tell me anything. She just fuck that just sounded weird, but anyways. I remember how I'm just like walking and I'm like I just walk into the living room and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So then I go on the news. It turns out the fucking coronavirus is fucking spreading throughout you fucking
Yep.
spreading around
Yep.
the
Uh.
world, and there's a new and another pandemic is happening. I'm like, and here's the thing: when the pandemic was happening, I didn't understand what that meant. I just understood that there was this thing going around. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yep. Yep.
So
Yep.
apparently,
That's the
pandemic.
thing.
So then next thing you know, there was no school that day, and there was no school the next day. So the next thing you know, the next day though, I got on a bus because I had to bring our Chromebook because this is again people like my mother's sort of panicking, but they like everybody on the news station. The fucking news station are like, yeah, you got to make sure that there's like no fucking. You got to make sure
Yeah.
you got to stay indoors. You got to stay indoors unless shit's going down.
Uh-huh.
So we get on the bus and I'm like and so they go pick up our Chromebooks at school. And I remember how I'm seeing people are fucking and I'm talking and I see this guy I'm not gonna say his name on because I don't want to be disrespectful. But I'm seeing and I'm like, dude, what the fuck do you know what's going on? He's crazy. And he doesn't say shit back. Like he's fucked like that's when I realized that oh shit, this is like fucking serious. Like I realized that at first I legit thought the entire pandemic was going to last like a fucking week or some shit. No, when I saw him fucking like walking like
Yeah. Oh.
like
Oh.
fucking panically, I was like, oh shit, something's actually going down. So then I'm walking.
Damn.
So then I go down my Chromebook and then
I
they
was
get me on the
speechless
bus.
that time. I didn't remember my reaction of COVID-19.
So then
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, I used to remember the day when there was no school. I just made an announcement for on my YouTube channel about the coronavirus, and but anyways, after I made the announcement of the coronavirus video, I decided to make some fucking random videos because why not? On the pandemic, I was like,
exactly.
and while I was in the I was a bit, I was getting kind of, it was getting quite it was getting quite boring. I got quite bored while I was inside of the house. I was saying like, I miss the times where I can play with my friends again and just do some shit like, and and we were actually we were stuck. We
And
were
now here's the
stuck at
now
home.
here's the, so pretty much here's what happens. I'm like, so we get instructions that Now there's going to be a thing called remote learning, which everybody knows. But back then, nobody knew what it was. Apparently, remote learning, they added this new thing on our Chromebooks called Zoom, which again everybody knows. Thank you. Shout out to Too Mad. I think his name was his name Too Mad.
Yeah, too mad.
Oh yes, the science class. I know. How come you don't know? But pretty much, next thing you know, we get instructions that this is a new thing going on called remote learning, and they're going to be talking about this thing where we don't have to go back to where we don't have to go back to school, but you still have to do your work at home, just in case you don't catch the
Oh
fucking virus.
yeah.
So we get things ready, and the next thing you know, they have these things where you have to go to Zoom. And I'm taking this as like a vacation, but not. And what I mean by that is, I get to not go to school, but I still have to do schoolwork. So it's homework, but on my Chromebook, which I was fine with. Which
Yeah.
another funny story about that is, I actually my science teacher gave me a project to do, and the project was they wanted me to either was one create an animation about the cell, two create a video about you interviewing the cell, or three write a paragraph. First off, fucking option free out the window. I ain't no gonna write no goddamn paragraph about no fucking cell. So in
Oh.
option one,
I saw. Hey,
option
hey,
one
buddy! I saw the video of you doing the cell interview.
exactly. I actually uploaded that video, but yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like I had to and one was also out the option because one I'm not that good with
What kind of grade
paperclip.
did you got? Wait. What kind of grade did you got? Like, what grade?
I'm not done the story. I'll tell you what happened. You're not gonna like you. Okay, so I pick option two. Have a video where I interview the cell. So I get Hunter to do lines at the cell. Now I'm expecting Hunter to like fuck this up, and I'm like, yeah, I'll take the hit. Hunter is fucking saying shit Hunter knows what he was talking about. When I sent him the line, he fucking nailed it. And then I remember
Oh.
sending this in, like thinking, I'll get a 50. Bitch, I got a motherfucking 100, and my fucking teacher said to me, Adam, this is like one of the best fucking projects I've received. This is the best project I've seen, and this is the best one I've seen. I mean, this is the best submission I've seen in this entire project thing.
Well, damn.
And
If
she sent it to other teachers and saying that this was actually a really good video, and she said that, and I got to blame, and I have to like thank Hunter for that, because if it weren't for Hunter, Hunter knew what he was talking about when I sent him the lines, and if it weren't for him, I probably would have gotten like a fucking 50. But he knew. I
yeah.
got a fucking
Yeah,
50, and I think the
I
fucking
actually that's amazing.
it was. But yeah, Quincy, you want to turn like telling your stories?
Yeah, that was fuck. Oh my god, I can't believe you got 100% on that. That's some amazing stuff.
What's my? Okay, here we go. The fitness gram pacer test is multi-stable.
Quincy, no.
Wait, hold on, I got you. The fitness brand base test, the multi-stage aerobic capacity.
God damn it.
It gets more difficult as it continues.
Oh my
I need
god.
Sam Elliott doing that entire phrase.
Oh.
Does Sam Elliott have a
Uh,
cameo? Somebody pay Sam Elliott to say that entire line, and I'll make it my fucking ringtone. But
oh
anyways,
yeah.
uh,
I was
so the
I,
next thing you know,
Oh yeah, just to recognize by this kind of stuff, you know.
right? So Quincy, do you have any stories about
Oh,
school?
school. Well, hopefully masks will be mandatory at my school because the COVID ratings in my country are going low, which is British Columbia, by the
No,
way.
no. What I meant by stories in school is I meant like tell us like some experience that you've had in schools and all that.
Basically anxiety, um, anxiety, stress, not getting along with friends easily. But do have friends in bases too. If you don't know what bases is, it's basically a class for autistic kids.
Somehow I told
Yeah.
Huh.
yeah.
Huh.
Now, remember how I was telling you guys that the one thing I hated about school that just ruined it for me was a bitch,
Ah, I
right?
see.
Well, let me tell you actually the thing about this bitch. And her and the main and the fucking thing that fucking broke school for me and makes the fucking rule system fucking broken.
Wait, don't
So,
skip. Then you're gonna miss all these snacks.
You know.
okay. There, I went to school. There was this girl, and her name I and remember how I said earlier that the guy I saw during the pandemic, like how he was panicking and all that shit. Like I didn't say his name because I didn't want to be disrespectful. I don't care, but I hate this bitch so much that I'm going to say her name on stream, and I hope people give her hate. And I don't want people to go like, "Oh, buddy, you shouldn't be me." Well, yeah, and people say to me, "Oh, she's had a bad life." Her sister, yeah. The one thing,
Yeah.
yeah, her name was Cass. Her name is Cassidy Dana. Yeah, that's how much I fucking hate. Yeah, that's her actual name.
Oh,
So,
I see why you hate her so much.
oh no, that's not the main reason. You're gonna fucking hate her once I tell you about her. Okay, so pretty much everything, like when the teachers weren't around, she made everything in her power to to make mine and my sister's school year a living nightmare. Let me just say this:
Whoa.
she would fucking scream in my sister's face, fucking pull her hair, and keep in mind, my sister is Down syndrome, and fucking pulling her hair, screaming in her face, fucking being rude. And here's the worst part about it.
Oh.
The
Oh.
worst part about this.
Whoa. Okay. What? Well, Jesus.
Now, the worst part about it is the teachers did nothing about it.
What? That's
Exactly. The teachers
that's
did
that's
nothing.
what? Okay. You got well.
But I
To
ain't
be
done.
honest, I don't know. I honestly, why why would the teachers just go like, oh yeah, that's totally fine. I'll leave you to
I ain't
her.
done. I ain't done. I ain't done. Here's the thing. Here's the main reason why the teachers ain't gonna do anything. And keep in mind, the school that I went to had a bunch of fucking like things, like a bunch of signs saying, "Oh, we gotta stop bullying." Oh, and they had an entire fucking, entire assembly about stopping bullying, right? Well, they're over
Hmm.
here not stopping bullying. But here's the biggest bitch. Okay, here's the biggest bitch. Here's
Huh.
the bullshit.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
When the reason they can't get bullied is because they have to see the bullies do it themselves.
Oh my lord. Well, well,
Okay,
that's well,
first
what?
off,
Well, that's that. Well, that's just life.
no, that's just retardedness.
Actually,
First off,
actually,
okay,
actually, it's not life. It's not life, buddy. It's it's basically just
it
it's basically just some I don't even want to call it. But
okay.
stupidity. Because even though
So
there you go.
so pretty much the whole point is stupidity. The whole point they
Stupidity,
couldn't get bullies is because the teachers
stupidity.
the only thing teachers can
Uh,
do is they can only like fucking like take the bully to like they can only get a bully in trouble is if they see the bully themselves like bully people. Which
mm,
first off, first off, that's bullshit because bullies only bully people when teachers aren't around. So
uh,
you're gonna be over here like saying, "Oh, like we can't get any bullies because like we didn't see it." Well, of
also,
course you didn't see it.
also, it's like the teachers. It's like the teachers are like, oh no, well, no, oh nothing happened. It's just my imagination.
No, the thing is, they're acting like like they're acting like nothing bad is happening, except it is. But the biggest bit of bullshit is that they are not like they say that like we can't do anything about it because we didn't see it. Because again, of course you're not going to see it because you think bullies are going to fucking like bully people when teachers are around. No, they're just gonna get them in trouble more. They're gonna do it when you're not around.
Yep.
So your
Yep.
fucking
Ah, I
your
see.
fucking rule. Yeah. But here's the biggest bit of bullshit. My sister one day got fed up with the bitch Cassidy, like fucking screaming in her face, fucking all that crap. So here's the thing. My sister got up and fucking spit in her face, right? Spit right in her face. And my sister got in trouble
Oh.
for it.
Oh. What?
And my sister got in trouble for it.
Okay. Okay. So
So okay. So you're pretty much saying, oh, we can't stop bullies. We can't stop bullies, but your sister's trying to defend herself. You're the biggest bit of bullshit. You're not going to defend us from bullies. So when we defend ourselves from bullies, you're just going to get us in trouble. Are you fucking kidding me? And they go like, and the biggest bit of bullshit is the bitch was on the bus. And I remember how she was fucking talking the entire bus ride to her friends, which, by the way, the friends that she had aren't even friends with her anymore because she was so unlikable and such of a piece of shit. She fucking, like, lost the friends that she had, but the fucking the fucking quote unquote friends that she had that she was talking to on the bus, she kept talking about my sister spitting on her face.
so
Like,
they
over and over and over and over.
oh so
Like,
what? So why? So basically she's been talking shit about her.
no. My sister just kept the bitch Cassidy just kept talking about it over and over and over and over, just not stop talking about it. Like she just wants me to go over there and punch her in the face. One day I even got fed up of it.
Well,
So you know what I did?
goddamn.
Now I walked up to her, I looked straight in her face, and I said, "I wish you were dead." Now I take that
Why?
back.
What? Why?
I
Why
took
would? Why would she? Why would she say that?
listen. I take it back. I don't wish death on anybody, especially the worst person I've ever met in my life. But what else are you supposed to say to somebody who just keeps driving you fucking insane day after day after day, and people do nothing about it? But when somebody tries to do something about it, they get in trouble. What are you supposed
Uh,
to say? Oh, give me a hug? No, you wish that person was dead.
no.
Again, of course, I don't wish that. I don't. Again, I don't think that right now because, again, I don't wish death on anybody. But what else am I supposed to
Bitch
say to
ass
her?
pussy.
Like,
Just kidding.
what else am I supposed to say?
Yeah.
And the worst part is the teacher got mad at me. The teacher got mad at me, and again, she kept talking about me going, yeah, why would he do that? Like in the stupidest fucking voice.
Base.
Like she
Base.
has one of, and here,
So base. Okay.
and here.
Yeah. No.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I was
Wait,
about to
I
think.
wanted to.
I was about to think of something, but it was gonna be stupid. It was gonna be. It was gonna be dumb. It was.
But yeah, I know. But pretty much, sorry if I'm being rude, but pretty much, I like. She's also like. I've also heard stories about this. Her
Oh
sister
well.
was.
Ah,
Her
I
sister
see.
was unfortunately murdered by her father, and her father's fucking locked away in prison, and it was her stepfather. Which, don't get me wrong, I do feel bad for her, and that sucks. I would fucking lose my mind if I lost my sister to that sort of way. But
Bro.
just because you've had trauma in your life doesn't give you the excuse to go out and
Hmm.
fucking treat other people like shit because your life is shit. And people also go around saying, "Oh, her mother treats her with like her mother is a fucking horrible person to her and all that crap." That's a complete fucking lie. Like my
Uh
friend,
huh.
like you all
Uh
remember BB,
huh.
right? Well, his girlfriend, like, they had to try to figure something out. They had to try to get along with each other so they can try to get to the school year easier. So Jeezy's girlfriend went down to the Cassidy's house to try to get along with her, try to relate with her. So Cassidy's mother, talked to Jeezy's girlfriend with the most kindness and respect that she said. She treated her with nothing but respect. But next thing you know, she goes up to Cassidy and she's like, like now keep in mind this is coming from GC's girlfriend, so take this with a pinch of salt. So she
Ah, I
goes up to
see.
Cassidy, she goes, hey, and she asks this nicely, "Hey, can you go pick that up?" Fucking Cassidy screams in her fucking mother's face, fucking belittles her, and they're going like,
Huh.
"Oh, your mother's like a horrible fucking person." Well, your daughter is over there treating you like shit. And here's the worst part: every single time I see Cassidy's mother, she like smiles and waves at me, and I wave back because I don't hate your mother. I always look at your mother as a nice person in the neighborhood because that's what she is, a nice person in the neighborhood. But just because I like
Hmm.
your mother and just because your older sister might have like a better life than you doesn't mean I have to like you. You
I'm
know, you ruin
I'm
school for me,
hearing this and
and
I'm hearing this. This is I'm hearing this is and I can hear all and and this is a bunch of bullshit. This is what it is. Just a bunch
yeah,
of bull taking a shit.
but
Bull
yeah,
take your
but
shit.
I actually had some victory. I actually found out a few months ago
Hmm.
that on her last year of school, that the Cassidy girl apparently was failing all her grades and she couldn't graduate. So you know what the bitch did? She
What?
fucking dropped out of. She dropped out. She is gone from the school premises and she can't go back. Is that a thing? Like, Donut Boy, look up like if you drop out, you can't go back to school.
Oh.
Is that a thing?
If you drop out, you can 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 you go back to school? You have two options when you decide to go back to school. Return to institution where you began your studies or applied to a new school or university. Some schools allow prior dropouts to return to school without reapplying. So,
Yeah, but here's the thing: the Cassidy girl, she can't come back. Like she fucking failed majority of her grade, and she fucking. And the last time I saw her was like I was walking and I was talking to my sister, and my sister was like, "Yeah, she's coming, so you
oh.
better start running." So I start fucking running down a hill, and I hear a bike going, and my sister had a bike at the same time, so I think it's my sister just riding down the bike, but it's her.
Huh.
And
Hmm.
the last thing I heard her say to me that day was this: "I'm coming to get you." Just let
That
that sink in.
sounds that's that sounds kind of creepy, you know.
Exactly. So I'm like running home, and I start yelling back, saying, "Oh yeah, you coming after me? How about come back to school? Oh wait, you can't, because I won. You dropped out because you're a fucking failure. I won." And I remember
Oh.
when I found out that she dropped out, I remember feeling nothing but happiness. I remember feeling nothing but joy that I finally get. Unfortunately, during the pandemic this year, I didn't pass. I didn't pass because I wanted to focus on other stuff like my movie project,
Oh,
and
you
I
have been.
couldn't focus.
Oh, you didn't. So you're in the same grade.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know, but
Oh, by the way, I
so
passed. Okay, I passed Pem. I passed Pemdatic school. Oh, by the way, mostly at the end of the month, I was mostly focusing on other things. That's what I was been doing. But I got C's. At least I got C's.
I failed a lot of my class. I think I passed one of them, but it was health, which is a fucking easy class to begin with. But yeah, next thing you know, I'm hearing that like everybody is going back to school. Like there ain't no fucking remote learning is done. Everybody is going back whenever they like it or not. So with that, I just want to say
Wait,
that
and imagine the next thing you see her again.
which I hope I don't. Because I do believe in my school, in the type of school they don't. When you drop out, you can't go back. Like, and I hear that there are people trying to one of the good close family friends just says to me that yeah, we're trying to like get her to graduate, man. Like you shouldn't.
Ah, I
The
see.
girl is nothing but trouble. And like, let's all keep this in perspective. What I'm about to say, like Here's the
Hmm.
type of bad shit that this girl is insane with. All of her friends that she had aren't friends with her because they all treat her like shit. Hell, one guy that I actually fucking like I didn't like who was dating her at the time. Like, by the way, she definitely not a virgin. That's why me and my friends call her the skank or the bitch or this. Yeah, we mostly call her the skank. He himself he fucking broke up with her. Fucking he
Ah.
hates her now. All of the fucking she's a dropout,
Oh.
and I don't believe she can't go back.
Well,
She's fucking
that's good to that's good to hear because I mean, you always gotta hate bullies. Can't you got? I mean, that's
and not to mention oh, Quincy left.
yeah, Quincy.
Damn.
Damn. Oh.
But
Ah.
anyways, I'm fucking. So next thing you know, I'm like fucking. I'm trying to figure out what that see if things are
Oh.
what.
Oh.
So I'm wondering hey, can I see what's happening or some shit? So I'm walking right, and I
Yeah.
see that the bitch like she can't I'm fucking happy that she just can't come back to school. I'm looking it up.
Glad to hear that. Cause uh,
But I have other stories, but you can have a turn, Dota boy.
ooh, yeah. My earlier school years was, I remember the time I was insane. Yes. I always had this problem when I was younger of
Yeah.
the problem was tantrums. So, here's some weird things. I don't personally have full detail of it, but you know, but I get okay. Oh wait, I remember the one time I was an idiot. Okay, I was in class, right? We came back from school.
Right.
Alright. A few minutes later, I was like doing this. My, but while I was doing something, I decided to rip off a piece of paper, and my teacher looked at me. I ripped it off. I ripped it off a little more. Then I started to freak out. Uh, freak out. So apparently, starting to uh like knocking over tables, knocking over chairs, hitting my teachers and stuff, and I was tantruming for probably like an hour, and I couldn't stop.
I
I
remember
was okay.
tantrum
It was
like that, and I threw a fucking chair at my teacher, and they legit had to send me home because I was out of control.
They don't. They didn't send me home. They left. They had to put me to the corner. They always had to put me to the corner whenever I tantrum. They left me there, and I was going insane, saying every curse word in the whole entire world, saying threatening words, stuff, doing many shit. Oh my god. I was doing I was doing something. I was even screaming too. Screaming at times. Oh my god. You can't
The
believe
worst
how
thing
many
to
times I
do is
did that.
school.
I don't know how long I've been going, but they turned off the lights one time. And they turned off the
The
lights
worst
one
thing
time.
you can do
They
in
put
school.
they put me into a close thing. It's like they locked me up and put me into an insanity hospital. That that one thing, and I was like going ape shit. I don't know how long, but after that, after getting mad for getting tantrum for so long, we had to go to a hospital, and we had to spend probably like a long, a long time there. we've had to stay there until it was nighttime, until it got darker. It was the afternoon. It was the afternoon, and I think school was still going or school was over, but we had to drive all the way to the hospital. Stayed there for so many hours, but at least I was getting I don't know I all I had to hear was music and but I did play games with my mom. I didn't tantrum at the hospital because I learned my lesson, but I've seen mostly random shit all over what's happening through the hospital.
Now, I actually do have an image of me from school.
Oh really? Oh what? Oh what? Oh.
Now, this was a basketball team I was in called the Special Needs Team, and
Hmm.
I honestly didn't enjoy myself that time, besides the bus ride. But
Oh you. Oh. So Which one's the one who
I'm in
you
the
know?
corner and I'm just depressed.
Oh. Oh, there's GZ. Which one? Which one's the one who bullied you?
She's not on the team. She didn't want to be on the team. No, she was originally on the team. But what happened was like fucking
Oh. So basically,
like the thing is like she like the I originally hesitated to
ah,
join that fucking basketball team because I didn't want her there. I didn't want her fucking my life over.
well, yeah,
She
well,
got
yeah.
kicked off the
I mean, sometimes that's it. I mean, it does gotta
team
suck. I mean, but I mean, ah, So okay, so basically you had. So basically this. I mean, wait, did she ever lie? Like,
because she kept missing too many bus rides.
and did she lie too? Did she lie one time?
She kept missing too many practices. And when
Buddy, you're lagging.
have I lied to anybody?
Well,
I
damn.
mean, I've lied sometimes to people, but who doesn't?
Oh. Well, uh, I wonder when was that picture? Oh, oh shit. What just happened? Uh, oh, oh. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. And okay, so, oh, okay. Okay, okay, what year, okay. What year was this
First,
pit? Wait,
my
what year,
Wi-Fi.
what? Oh, your Wi-Fi is being a bitch again? Alright, well, that's disappointing.
I think it was 2000. I think it was 2018. But let me tell you. But if you look at the image, you see that I'm literally in fucking tears
Oh, damn, what was it over?
because the last basketball game.
Oh. Oh, the last basketball.
Like
Oh.
like the last basketball game, we win game after game after game after game. So the last game is set in fucking like in this fucking big ass stadium. It's a big fucking public event, right? So I'm getting ready. They put us against a bunch of fucking college students.
Oh.
And the worst part about it is, one of the persons on the other team was a little person. So we had to while we're shooting, if he gets the ball and he's in the middle, we have to let him shoot. And here's the worst part about it is, the other team was bigger, fucking stronger, and fucking they won year after year after year. So
Oh,
the thing,
damn.
and the worst part about it was that they never gave any of them a chance. Like, they lost year after year after year, all because of fucking bullshit. But we all, like, I actually, like, fucking got mad. We all had an argument in the locker rooms, because I kept saying that it was because this ain't just, like, you guys are, like, taking this too seriously. It's just a game. But now that I
Oh,
realize
shoot.
it, like, it's not just a game. It's literally, if they have a passion for this shit. Like, it's not just a
Ah, I
game for them.
see.
It's their soul, and they put their soul and their energy into playing this game. But
Well,
they put
oh.
just so they could be put against a bunch of people who are stronger and bigger than them. And not to mention, one of them they have to, like, one of them is, like, allowed to get a free
Wait,
shot,
uh, I
all
don't
because
know.
he's a. But we all forgave each other on the bus. Like, the guy, like, so on the ride back, they were doing this thing where they would have a police officer drive us around town, like, celebrating, like how we, like, won, even though we lost, like, they still cared about us. They were driving us around town, and I think the police officers, says there, one of the guys says there, if you see the guy with glasses to the standing next to the lady with the red coat, his name is, I think, Jerry. I think his name is Jerry. Said,
Oh, I
we're riding
see.
back, and you see the and you see the guy in the middle with glasses. You know the guy. The guy I've ever fucking met in my life. He's one of the. He's such a sweetheart. To be like, but pretty much, yeah. The police.
Oh, that's not,
Felix
oh,
starts
sorry.
saying, like Felix starts saying to me, Felix is saying to me, Felix is saying to, like, every, like, on the bus, saying that the police officer who was, like, driving us around town, he goes like, oh yeah, that guy's like a pedophile. Right, and so the Jerry guy is also here. Now, keep in mind, he's also has special needs, so he doesn't understand what the word pedophile means.
Huh.
So we're driving around town, and one of them, and I remember how, like, Felix and a couple other guys, like, stick their heads out, like, wave and shit. And I remember how Felix sticks his head out, goes like, "We're the New Hampshire losers." Jerry sticks his fucking head out, and it goes like, "We're not losers, we're pedophiles."
Uh,
He actually said that.
oh my, oh, what the fuck?
I remember how I just started laughing up a storm. All you could hear was cheering. No joke. All you could next thing you know, next to the cheering, you could hear fucking laughter from me, Jeezy's girlfriend, and we're just fucking laughing so hard due to the fact that this guy just pretty much said, "Yeah, we're all child molesters."
Oh
Not that the guy was
my.
bad.
Oh my god.
Like, the guy
Oh my
fucking went out the
god.
window. No, again, I ain't gonna judge him because he also has special needs. He can't help himself. He didn't know what pedophile meant, but he literally stuck his head out and said, "Yeah, everybody, we all touch children."
Oh
No,
my god. Oh my god,
no.
he just doesn't recognize it.
Like, he goes like, "We're not losers, we're pedophiles," and I remember just fucking. Hold on, wait. Let me actually try to get GZ here for a minute. Like, he'll remember this story. Like, hopefully he'll join.
Hmm. Oh.
Again, I'm hoping he joins for like a short minute.
Yeah, he didn't really join. We were thinking about we were think oh my oh uh, I just can't believe well damn just can't believe I just recognized by that.
Okay, so
I remember the picture of me and GC in the call too.
Yes. Are we still doing a podcast, by the way?
We're still
Because I
we're
have a
still
lot.
we're still doing the
Okay.
podcast.
Okay. Well, I guess JC doesn't call just doesn't come in here, but yeah, like this motherfucker legit said this motherfucker Jerry came in and was like, yeah, we're not losers, we're pedophiles, and I can't believe he said that. I remember like being in total fucking and here's the fucking worst part about it. He goes like pedophiles, people, like he says it again. He said the fucking thing
Oh.
twice.
He doesn't recognize it by the. Oh my lord. Well, we just know that they are molest. Well, there they go. They're fucking molesters. Great.
All right. So, GZ, you remember on the bus from the last game on the basketball team? Do you remember how Felix said that this cop was a pedophile, right?
A cop?
I remember how Felix
It's
was
okay.
talking about
He
somebody
said. He
being a
said. He said.
pedophile. And then I remember
He said
how
about.
on the ride through the town, how everybody was cheering us out. I remember how like Felix sticks his head out, goes like, "We're the New Hampshire losers." And remember how Jerry just sticks his head out, goes like, "We're not losers, we're pedophiles."
Yeah, that. And then he said the word
Yeah,
pet.
I remember that.
And he said the word pedophile again. He goes. He doesn't
He said,
recognize
I
it.
remember how he said that like times. It wasn't true that me and your girlfriend were fucking laughing up a storm during that fucking after he said that.
I wonder.
Yes, it
I
was
want.
very funny.
I wonder when was this. I wonder when was this.
I think it was like 2019. Is that right, GZ?
I think so.
Oh.
Okay.
Is that
Also,
all?
2019 was a
no.
year.
What,
2019
that
was
to
a
do with? Do
year.
you see the image I sent? Do you see the image I sent? Do you just look at me just sobbing right there?
Yes.
Uh, yeah. I heard
Yeah.
about it bit
But
because,
yeah, that's all,
Buddy told me,
GZ. So
Buddy,
goodbye.
Buddy. Oh my god. Oh, you just said okay. You're like this. You're like okay. Thanks. Okay, thank you for the answer. Bye.
Okay. But other cool stories that have something to do with sports, right? I'm like running around, and it's a PE class, right? I remember how I'm running around trying to do my laps, trying to do my exercises for gym class before we get to play the game and all that shit, because we get to play like one small game every gym class, right? So I'm running around.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm about to run into this guy, right?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
I'm
What was
running
it
into this
about?
guy. So I remember how I turned, right? The guy accidentally turned in the direction I was turning. I fucking like the guy was doing like his hands were out and his fists was out. I remember I just fucking hit head face first into his fucking fist, and I
Oh.
remember how I just down to the ground. I'm not bleeding or anything, but I'm in pain, and I'm like,
Well then.
yo, dude. Another actual embarrassing story about PE was the fact that we had to do this thing called the lap, right?
Oh.
We had to do this thing where we had to run like 24 fucking laps, and it's fucking ridiculous. Like you have 24 laps, and you have to be
Oh.
timed, and
Was
your
it
time.
was it really ridiculous? Was it
It
really?
was fucking ridiculous, man. Like 24 laps around this fucking giant ass fucking thing, and you have to try to like get a good time to get a good grade. Well, anyways, I'm fucking running. And I remember how I just looked down, and people are going like, "Adam, are your pants on backwards?" I mean, and I'm like, I was in a hurry.
Ah. I see.
Another like, hold on, I'm trying to think of another funny story, but okay, I need to think. Like,
Hmm.
like you try telling a story.
Uh. Also, let me try to think of it. Let me try to think of something.
Okay, I got one. I got one.
What? What? Wait, what is it? What? Wait, tell me what it is.
Okay. So this is like before the pandemic happened. I think it was a year before the pandemic happened, and I was in lunch, right? I was getting ready for lunch, right? And I remember how this was the thing. If it wasn't for this moment, I would have never realized that I just loved to entertain people. Okay, so there were these two guys sitting together. You could obviously tell that they were having some sort of small argument, but the argument
Ah.
was growing faster and faster as it proceeded, right? So I'm just sitting there and I'm just looking at these two, and I can see they're arguing, and they're starting to get a little louder, right?
Oh.
And see, this was a time like where they were giving out chicken burgers and French fries, right? So and they have their plate, and they have a bunch of French fries, right?
Yeah.
So they're sitting there eating their French fries. One of them has a big glob of ketchup, and I see how they start throwing.
Wait, what is it?
No,
What
I
is it?
they start like throwing French fries at each other violently. And I
Oh!
remember how one of them fucking threw his fucking tray, his school tray, on the fucking ground until
Oh my
two
god.
teachers had to like grab onto them and fucking drag the two motherfuckers to the fucking like principal's office because they were doing fucking because they were throwing trays, throwing French fries and all that shit. I remember looking back on that moment as the French fry fight, but that's not the best part
Uh,
about that story. So I see these fucking this group of higher people who are in higher grade. So I see that they're sitting there and they're talking about and they're just looking. So I'm here to like dump my tray and I'm here to like set it in so they can clean it. I see that they're looking. So I just start
uh,
talking and I'm like, and now it's an amazing French fry fight. If you like that show, see my show next Tuesday. And I remember how they just start fucking laughing. And then once that happened, I sat back down and it made me happy.
ah.
Throughout the entire year during lunch, my entire thing was to make people laugh. Where I make the people I was sitting with in lunch laugh, and that's what literally like kicked me that I enjoy doing it. I enjoy making people entertain. I enjoy making people laugh, and it really
Uh,
helped me. So I can thank school for that. For like, I can
you,
thank school for that. For like giving me like the giving me like the kicker that I like entertaining people. But there was
oh.
another time where there was another time where there were these two where
But wait,
this
wait.
is even worse
Wait,
than
tell
the
me, tell
fucking
me.
French fry fight because the two people who were fighting, right? They were
Yeah.
emptying their trays, right? So they're walking back to their seats. They walk over to some empty chairs. They start fucking pushing and fighting each other, knocking over empty chairs and tables. And I remember how people are looking, and the people I'm sitting with in my thing, and the people I'm looking at and sitting with,
my mic.
we're just laughing our asses off because of how fucking funny these two idiots are.
My
Two
mic
teachers
disconnect.
have to
Wait,
lunch with their
my mic disconnected.
what?
I was
Okay, so
laughing so
let me try to
I
do
was
this.
oh my god
Like two guys are
I
dumping
was
their
di-
trays.
I was kind of dying of laughter until my mic just got disconnected. My mic disconnected.
Two guys were like fucking fighting. They were knocking over empty chairs and empty tables. They're pushing each other. Two teachers, I think two officer teachers had to fucking grab onto them and take them to the fucking principal's office. And you know what's the fucking worst part about it is?
What?
The worst part about the entire fucking thing is they fucking told me they were like they made the fuckers sit. They were waiting in the principal's office. They were sitting next to each other.
Oh.
Okay, but
Funny fact.
I actually have another fucking story
Oh.
that I made. Well, I'm in history class, right? And we're learning about World War II, right?
Yeah.
So I remember how we're like actually I have two fucking stories about history class about World War II. So
Oh.
pretty much we're learning about how like and before like teach before everything started. I remember how my fucking history teacher was like, "Yeah, what I'm about to be showing you is very disturbing content, and if you're not like this is some really serious shit. So if you don't like this type of stuff, please leave the classroom now, and we'll just like and you'll be good." And she also made aware that you also can't make any jokes because this stuff really happened and it's very offensive to make any jokes. She even claimed to say if you make one joke, you will be sent to the fucking principal's office immediately.
Well,
So they're showing us images.
well then.
So they're showing images about World War II. Then they show this fucking oven, and then you look closer. There are skeleton remains of fucking prisoners that were in the concentration camp. Because you remember how the Jewish people were sent there, and they were fucking first they were poisoned, then they were burned alive. And I remember how like there were ashes in the
Ah.
fucking sky when that happened in fucking World War II when I learned about it. I remember when I saw that image, I said this: "Try our new Chef Boyardee."
Ah. Oh, damn.
And my principal and the fucking history teacher's like, "Go to the principal's office, Adam." And I'm like, "Yeah, I saw that coming. Don't worry, I'll head myself. Don't worry, I'm good. I'm good." I didn't get it. I didn't get a detention or anything. They just I was just suspended for like the rest of the class. And I
Oh.
remember how and I and there's some other reasons like so I was sitting there. It's the first class. We don't learn anything. We just have to sit there. We have to do some like extra work, right? So I'm
Yeah.
sitting there. And I'm doing my extra work, and I'm with this one-on-one because I have to have a one-on-one. So I'm
Ah.
sitting there, and I'm doing my work, and I'm just like saying some random shit. People are looking at me, but I don't care. People looking at me. So I'm just sitting there, and I'm doing my work. I'm saying some crap, and she's like, "Adam, stop talking." I'm like, "I." So I keep saying random crap. And she goes like, "Adam, if you say one more word, you're going to the principal's office." You know what I say? I'm like,
Jesus.
I say this. Okay, go to the principal's office.
Huh.
All for saying okay.
Oh, you was saying okay, and you got well. That's well, damn. I don't know why that happened.
Yeah, and okay, there were some other times in school where they gave you these Chromebooks so you could do like extra homework, digital learning, and all that crap, right? My God, what I had, you were able to use this thing called Photopopia, which is where I found the software. I made all my logos on that goddamn Chromebook, and it was some of the funnest shit I could do.
Oh, I see. Hmm.
Now, I also wanted to learn how to play drums. I was in band class, and my God, this ain't even like a bad story or an embarrassing story. This is just a good story about how I was like fucking in band class and how it was one of the funnest classes I could go to. Literally, it was like I got to go there and make music on a computer while people got to play with their orchestra. And
Oh
I
yeah,
want to go
oh
back to
yeah.
band.
Oh yeah, don't forget. Totally don't forget the orchestra.
Yeah, yeah, we can't forget the orchestra, or Donut Boy's gonna make another compilation, but I hope he does. But pretty much, I remember how I'm sitting there and I'm making my music, like fucking people are enjoying it. And here's another fun fact: that
What?
computer I made, all the music that I'm well known for all that, Rise of the Demons, Rising, not
Yeah.
Rise of the Demons, fucking this fucking other songs I made on that computer, like my buddy game, like the Buddy Inside album. All songs, like a majority of the songs on that were made on that fucking computer, and
Ah.
it was like a really fucking nice like experience for me to just like use the thing. But I want to go back to band again this year, and I actually want to learn how to play instruments.
I see. Huh.
I so I think now is a good time to like uh end the
Yeah.
podcast because we've been
Yeah.
here
We.
for an hour.
Yeah. That was the thing though. By the way, and we had a long. We had a pretty long stream.
Yep, that was Donutcast episode 3. Thank you guys for watching.
The-
Bye bye.
Bye. Okay. Bye bye everyone.